So I'm out on the last long run. It's 8 miles, which isn't long at all when you think about it. I can't believe that this is my last long one. I'm doing slightly earlier, it's Friday rather than Sunday because I'm going home for the weekend. But it's a beautiful day and I can't believe how close it is. I haven't really spoke to you much actually. Not intentionally, just because I keep forgetting. And I think my runs are that short that it doesn't feel like an event like the 22-mile one did. So yeah, I am back to where I did all my local legend hunting because someone stole one. So I'm just doing a couple of laps to steer it back. Last run of the plan, last minute of the last run before the marathon. I'm trying some different songs in my different playlists, but I'll tell you about those when I sit down. It's Friday, I can't believe in 2 days my start time is 7 minutes ago in 2 days time. What the fuck? I don't know if you're going to stay on there, but we're going to try. I've just pulled up. I'm really early because I had far too much nervous energy. It's a couple hours since I seen you. Finished my run. Was good. Went too fast. Ran faster than I should have ran because my legs feel fresh, which can only be a good thing. And then I've went and eaten loads of gnocchi, had a shower, and now I'm going for a lash lift. I've had this booked for ages. Just to feel a little bit nicer on race day, get some nice photos, because Lord knows I'm not doing another one of these for at least another 2 years. I just can't, it's just not happening. But yeah, that is where we are. And then I'm going to go to the shop. I need to get just a few bits for Sunday and a few bits for my boyfriend's niece because she's watching the dog and she has a little rider, bless her. But I like to get her some stuff in the trolley because she's going to be there for a while. But I think that's all for now. I do have a few little plans for the marathon for the day that I'm going to talk you through. So I think I need like a plan A, a plan B, a plan C. Plan C just being get across the line. And I've also got some little things that I'm going to do at different times during the run to make us feel better. Like I think I'm going to have different playlists depending on how much I'm struggling. And like have the switch between so it does something for my brain. That's the plan anyway. So we'll see. Oh, I'm so scared. It feels so close. So close now. And that's quite scary. But we've got a lot to do for now. And then after this in the shop, like I don't need to leave the house apart from to walk the dog tomorrow. So yeah, and I've also got these. I went for a little Monster because I was just fancying a Monster, and these from the bakery, not the bakery, the shop. There's a bakery that must just put them in the shop. It's just like a little flat track, but like a birthday school cake one. Is that what it's called? School cake. Anyway, there's been a few long runs where I've had them after and they've been stunning, so I might just leave one in the car for on the way home on Sunday and have a little snacky snack. But this is my lashes now, and I will show you them when they're done. It does just make such a difference. It makes a huge difference. And we are done. Honestly, like, it's mad that these are my eyelashes. They've just been lifted and tinted, whereas sometimes I feel like it looks like I've had like new ones, like false ones put on. I'm going to tint my own eyebrows and wax them either today or tomorrow, wash dry my hair. I'm going to do my nails too. I'm a tan. I'm going to treat it like a night out, I think. But now I'm going to go to the shop and get some stuff off my list. It's looking busy. It's 4 o'clock, so it is going to be busy out there, which is slightly annoying. But I'll speak to you soon. Hi, it's Marathon Eve. Well, it's 11:41 on Marathon Eve. It's still the morning. I've dyed my brows. I've got my lash lift done yesterday. Oh, you saw that. And I've got a hair mask on, which is pointless because I'm going to wash my hair for it to get sweaty, but at least my ponytail will be sleek and shiny. And somehow that's going to make us go faster. I don't know. yeah, gosh, I'm scared. So I've started doing my playlists. So I've just added Taylor Swift Shake It Off to my lock-in playlist, but I also have like a last push, which is currently looking, I don't know if you can see that, currently looking like this. So that last push one is currently 31 minutes long. I want to get it up to an hour. I should do. I'm just working through all my different running playlists and putting the ones that I remember giving us like that extra boost. Stormzy and Chasing Status Backbone is like literally the best running song ever when you like want to go like fast, when you're nearly finished, if you wanted to do a fast 5k. Also another one that I really like that I don't think I've added yet, Led Zeppelin Rock and Roll. Is it called Rock and Roll? I think that's what it's called. It's a really good one, so I'll be adding that to that. But anyway, so my last push one is obviously for the last push. I'm going to put that on the last, like, maybe the last 10k or maybe the last 7k. I'll see how I'm feeling on the day. But my last gel is at 35k and it'll be high 5 one hopefully, so it's a little bit more juicy and a little bit easier to drink. But yeah, if it's at 35k, then I've got what have I got left to do after that? 7k left to go after that, so yeah, I probably won't need my playlist to be that long, but I might put I'm going to put them in order as well and play them in order, so it's kind of building up to something. So I might do like an hour and have just the lower end of that one in there, that I'm not down in a gel and switching a playlist at the same time. I also have a bit of a marathon lock-in, like just a lock into pace playlist. I've been slowly adding to that. That's currently 1 hour and 46. A good mix of different things on there, but always matching up to your feet. And again, I'm going to put that in a bit of an order as well. I might try and put some really keep going kind of rhythmic songs to around about where the hill's going to be, see if that'll get us up the hill. But to be honest, I might walk up that big Altrincham hill just so I don't knacker myself, because that's at about halfway, isn't it? Again, I'll see how I feel. So yeah, I think I'm switching to we'll just see what happens rather than panicking about every little minute detail. So that's my playlist sorted. I'm going to do the first 10k with no music at all, just to settle into a pace, because I put it all into ChatGPT the other day. Those paces that I've got do start really slow. I think the first 5k I'm doing 11:40 to 11:50 a mile, which is slow, which is slower than my goal pace, but I do just need, I'll probably end up going a little bit quicker than that, but just that feedback in my ear to slow us down, I think will help massively. Let's see if I can find it on here. I need to put all of that into my watch still, actually. It gradually gets quicker. Oh, here it is. So my first one needs to be around 11:47 a mile. Second 5k around 11:38, and then 10 to 15 it's got 11:30, and then from 15 to 30 it's got 11:25, so that's my settling in bit. And then it's got us to slow down a little bit from 30k onwards, but if I can hold it I will. If I need to slow down I also will, but I've got a guide there and the guide will help, and then I've got that final push. So that's going to be when that playlist's going to come in really helpful. I've also got a bit of a thing in my head mentally, because if I can get to each 10k sign, so obviously GPS drifts a bit and they never match up completely to where the signs are. So what I'm thinking I might do is do my 5k's on my phone, on my watch. Every 5k I'm going to have a gel as well, so when that switches to a new goal, it'll tell us in my ear, and that'll remind us to take a gel on time, because I'm hopeless at, I'm good at first and then I just drift and forget what I'm meant to be doing when, so that'll be good for that. Then I've got a mental check-in at every 10k sign, so that'll ignore GPS. I can just look at the time on my watch and where I am. So for the first 10k I need to be about 1 hour 11, and then 2:22, and then 3:32 if I can. If I can get to 4:45 at 40k, then I've only got 15 minutes to do the last two, which should be fine. But if I can just aim to just smidge it up slightly, so I'm hitting it just before 4:44, then I know I'm good. I can, like, whatever I've got left there, I can just go. That's the plan. That's the plan. So my plan A goal, I've talked about it a lot, is that sub 5. I really want a sub 5. I would love for my marathon time to finish in a 4. Whether it will or not is a totally different thing. I feel like I've planned for this one a lot better than any others. I've got apple juice here. I'm like carb loading in loads of different ways. I'm living on like toasted breads and jam at the minute. Been having loads of pasta, just been upping it. I'm just going to enjoy it, not do much today. I need to walk the dog, but apart from that, I won't be moving very far. So that's my plan A. Finish sub 5, be really happy. The carb load worked. I've been able to have gels. I've got Imodium as well. I'm going to have an Imodium before I start, because the last thing I need is to decide that the gels aren't working and have to do an emergency stop. So we're going to try and avoid that. I do love apple juice. So if plan A fails, I have a plan B, which is to just get a PB. So I've talked about it before. London for me did not go very well. That was my first marathon and it finished in 5:52. I was not well on the morning. I was unable to fuel. And because I was not well, I was unable to take on any fuel until about 15 miles in, where I could finally stomach some Lucozade. I also went out too fast in the first 3 miles. So when you mix no fueling and going out too fast, you know that wall's coming. I think, I was looking at Strava, I started taking walking breaks probably at about 8 miles. Like, that was when it started to get hard. So I want to avoid that. So a PB should be easy. My plan B should be a safety net, really, for if I don't get my sub 5. Plan C is, of course, get across the line. You don't know what's going to happen. Anything could go wrong on the day. Yeah, plan C is just finish. I'm going to be, long term, my long time head will be happy at the fact that I've done 2 marathons. It's just the short term, wanting to do well. So that is my plan. Plan for the rest of the day is to take this little boy for you know what. Do you want to come and sit in here? Do you want to sit in here with me? I'm in his window stoop. You're the cutest. Look how cute you are. Such a majestic boy. But yeah, that's my plan. Gels, I'm going to take my Science and Sport ones and alternate them with the High 5 ones that's on the course. I've trained with both of those. I'm not just going rogue. I do like the High 5 ones because they're quite juicy. The Science and Sport ones are quite thick. But I'm going to put them in my shorts pocket too, because it kind of melts them a little bit and makes them go a little bit more runny. But yeah, I am worried. So worried. No, I'm excited. I think it's excitement. Once I'm out there, I'll be fine. It's the lead up and the waiting to go, I think. Now I feel like I'm waiting to go. So plan is to wash my hair. I need to do a flat lay. Keep eating. Do some editing. Take him out. And hopefully get to sleep at a decent time. I've been sleeping quite well this week actually. So if I don't sleep as good tonight, it's okay. I need to just keep hydrating. Keep doing what I'm doing and hope for the best. I am going to do a separate one for the day, a video for the day. This will just be the lead up, and then I'll do an actual race one. I'm not going to record myself much while I'm running. I might get a few clips, but I will talk you through what happened and do a bit of a debrief a couple of days after. But get some B-roll and stuff as well. But God, I can't believe it's nearly over. And I do have some plans for after it. I have been in contact with a coach who's going to work with me. I'm going to work with them to just find some healthy habits, find a middle ground. Because I'm either doing something crazy or I'm not doing anything at all. And I need to find a perfect balance. But that's a story for another day. I also do just want to chase some 5 or 10k times. My boss from work texted us this morning being I've just gotten a parkrun PB. You know, and you just think that's amazing because you've gotten a PB, you're dead proud of yourself. You've got up at 9, you've started at 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning and you've finished before 5:30. Whereas I'm going to be running for 5 hours tomorrow. Less than 5 hours, hopefully. That just sounds more fun, doesn't it? Marathons are good. There's something to be proud of, but I don't know how people do multiple marathons in a year. Like, I'm ready for a little break. I'm ready to hang my long run shoes up at least. I'm just talking shit now. I don't know whether I might take him out before washing this off my hair, because it ain't going anywhere. It's quite solid. But yeah, I'll take you through my flat lay in a bit once I've sorted that out, because I want to do that early to make sure I've got everything sorted that I need, because I don't want to be doing that tonight and getting stressed. So it's currently, what time are we on? 11:52. Yeah, I might take the dog out, drink my drinks. I've got a coffee and an apple juice sat here, and then take the dog out. Oh, I'm so scared. Crazy. I can't believe it's tomorrow. It's mad.